There we go.
What deal?
Okay.
Here we go.
Sorted. Turn that off. Go into me and view. And I can see what the crack is. Okay, so where are we at? We've got resources to come in, marketing department event I've got. Have you got anything?
I've got an aerodynamics department. Go to event.
Okay. What I would
But
suggest is if anything comes up about I don't think it does in this kind of career mode, I'm not sure, but if anything comes up about having Pirelli hot laps, just don't do them.
okay.
There's no point. I've just realised how much wear my engine's got on it, man.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Mate, 16% ICU engine. Sorry, the ICE, 16% wear already. MGUH, 18% wear. And my gearbox is 20%. I've basically been ragging the crap out of my car.
Do you want to hear
already.
Worse for me? I've got the internal combustion engine, 22% wear.
Jeez, that's automatic gearboxes for you, mate.
Yeah. The motor generator unit, 8%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 6% on mine. So the kinetic, and then the heat will be probably 20-ish, is it?
19. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm 13% energy store, turbocharger,
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
Control electronics 6, and then my gearbox 24.
Right. So the control electrics has a massive bearing on the wear that happens with everything else. The more your control electrics wears, the more everything else will wear.
Right.
When you have basically all the ones that are in green, you can change them at any time you want, up until parc fermé conditions lock in, which is when you go out for your lap on Q1. So you can use old knackered ones for practice and then put a new one in just before Q1. When you add an extra one on, that will give you a grid penalty.
Oh.
So right now I need to go to my aero development thing, don't I? If you do the my team mode, with your facilities, you can upgrade them yourself. But obviously in this, it's the team that's doing it, because you're the one who owns the team, so you get to choose to do all that. I'm just thinking durability. Can I upgrade anything? Because obviously upgrades for durability are clearly something that matters.
Yeah. I
didn't think it was this bad. Evidently it is. But to be honest, you're better off having a quick car. I'm pretty sure I turned off. Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure I turned off car failures, which means that
I think you did.
Your car won't die on you unless I think it's random failures are turned off, not just total engine failures. So if you run 100%, it will die. But you can just use them in practice. Basically, once it gets past about 80%, you absolutely don't want to be using it in quali or a race.
Okay.
So yeah, marketing department event. Okay, yeah, I know about that. Yeah, that's fine. It's time for marketing to ask questions. Ask the drivers features. Do you have time to answer the questions? Yes. For a team to progress in F1, it's obvious that elements may need to align. What do you consider the most important component for a success? Well, it's the team, obviously. What's your biggest passion aside F1? So you want to give answers that's going to increase your acclaim, really, or increase something that the team's going to love, or something that's going to benefit people who work in the team. When you have questions to answer and stuff, because acclaim entitles you to being able to get more contracts value and stuff like that. One of these has got to fail. One of these things.
I've not had anything fail yet, but I've probably just totally jinxed it. I have to say this car is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, the Aston.
Yeah.
It is one of the prettier ones, to be fair. I really like the way the AlphaTauri looked this year, but I preferred the year before's. What are you in at the moment? Are you in the event thing?
No, I'm just I've already had advanced time.
All right, I'll say mine's waiting on you. See, so
Weekly
resources incoming. Right.
How do I stop?
Oh, you press A.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? You got your
resource
points come in and you want to do something.
Yeah, resource points.
I don't
so I just
know
want to.
if I've got anything I can do, to be honest. But it's a good shout.
I've got something under aerodynamics I can do.
I haven't. Mine's all.
Oh, I can gearbox. Oh, I can't afford it.
Gearbox parts, is it? The materials, improved gearbox materials.
I've already done the materials.
Oh, really?
Reliability testing.
That's a handy one to do, to be fair.
However, the one below it, the internal combustion engine, I can improve materials for that.
Oh, I see. I can't do any of that yet.
I might do that. Oh, turbo improved materials.
I do ICE or gearbox, mate, because the gearbox will damage everything else.
The problem is with the gearbox, I can't.
Oh, you can't do
that yet because I've not got enough points.
What I would suggest is wait until after this practice session because you will get discounts.
Yeah.
And you'll possibly have other parts come in where you can do more parts from as well.
It gets more expensive as well. The beam wing
it gets progressively more expensive as you go on, but you will get you will get an option to do things in the practice session that will decrease the cost.
Right. Okay, I'll probably do that then. Yeah, gearbox reliability test, and I think that's the one I need. That's 1,075 points for that. I've got 671. Okay, yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Beam wing about to come in. Is it going to be red or is it going to be green? Oh, are you in HQ?
Yeah, I'm still there. Yeah.
Yes, my beam wing came in.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication.
Right, I just need to. Hopefully, it's just going to come through there. Right, R&D. What have I got as an option here? Venturi tunnels for 600 points. Do I want to wait until? Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. So when you're looking at new parts as well, look at how long it is till the next Grand Prix. So. So obviously, it doesn't matter if I wait another 2 days because it's still going to come in time.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, my gearbox materials aren't going to fail. I would imagine they are. That's three upgrades I've had with no failures. So I'll be amazed.
How many have I had actually? 1, 2. I've had 6 with no failures.
Six upgrades?
Potentially?
Oh no, because some of them will have already been activated before you went in, mate.
Maybe. I've got 1, 1, 3, and 5. 1, 1, 3, and 5. I think the durability was already 4.
Some of them will already be there as part of your engine supplier. Yeah. So because you've got a Merc engine, you've got different engine components that have been upgraded to me. Come on, be green. Yes. Right. Tire allocation.
8 soft, 3 medium, 2 hard.
I cannot remember for the life of me if this is a two-stop or not. But yeah, basically what will happen is everything, if you look in the tyre allocation, your first 3 columns will all be given back. I'll warn you now, soft tyres around here are useless in the race. Completely.
They're useless?
Especially for you.
Okay.
You are in on a pad. Your tyres will hurt a lot.
Okay, fair play.
Okay, so going to race weekend, I'm going to need to figure out which one of my setups is the one I want. So we just bat a practice out the way, get the practice sessions done, or the practice programs done, and then it should be a dry race because
if you need to, you can use the quick practice to direct the session instead. It won't be as effective as having you behind the wheel yourself.
Because it is Saudi Arabia after all. So this track is basically, it's a high downforce, walls very close to the edge of the track, so don't hit the wall, and lots and lots of fun because it's just a total blast.
Okay then.
Right, so to next session. Goes track. It's all reliability stuff I've got as well as my options. So you've got your 3 when you say, before you say go to track, you've got your 3 programs: strategy, fuel management, track acclimatization.
Yeah.
Track acclimatization is a bit of a bugger. Do that last because you have to go through the gates at a specific speed on the racing line. So you want to do fuel management first, then race strategy, then that, just to get kind of used to the track.
Fuel strategy first.
Do fuel first.
Yeah, fuel first. Okay.
Then race strategy, because fuel management's really easy around here because you just lift off into the long corners. Sorry, not long corners. The high braking zones.
Gotcha.
Right. So setup.
Yeah. I'm gonna get into that.
Setup. Now, was that my setup? No, it's definitely not my setup for Jeddah. Is that my setup for Jeddah? 26th of November.
Go and give them a try.
Let's see if I've got another one down here. No, I think it's that one at the top there. I need to get a new setup for Portimao actually. So I've got a race at Portimao this weekend. Maybe that's it then. Jeddah. That's the one I want, I think.
What should I do for fuel load while I'm doing my practice? Does it matter?
You don't. No. It'll put it in automatically.
Okay, that's fine then.
So 25-27 versus
25-21.
That's going to be oversteery as hell. I think this is the setup I want. So yeah, go to practice program, and then we'll go to fuel management first. And just put the mediums on. Actually, I'd do softs for the fuel management, if I were you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
What are your tyre pressures at?
I will find out in a minute. I'm just doing the rest of the 0.3.
What did you say? I was going to say, what did you say your wings were at? 25-21?
113. Yeah, so aerodynamics 25-21.
Okay. I would suggest upping them to 28-24. Or perhaps 27-24.
Okay.
Just so you can carry that bit more speed in the corners.
Okay. That is good to me. Right. Front suspension. 8 and 7.
I'm assuming your rear anti-roll bar's set at 1 on your setup, is it?
The rear anti-roll bar set is 2.
Oh, that'll be fine. If you want more, if you want less oversteer, I'd set it at 1.
Less oversteer.
Less oversteer and nicer on the rear tyres, set it at 1.
Go.
Your ride height should be 35, 39, I believe.
Yeah, I've got that.
Brakes I've got as 156. Tyres, I don't know what your setup is actually. I would assume probably somewhere around the 22.4, 22.5 on the fronts.
Front's 22.7 currently, but I'm going to move that
drop
to...
it to 22. Drop it to 22.5.
23.1 is on the chart, but...
Oh no, you don't want them that high. Not on a pad. Do 22.7.
Okay, that's what it's on. Default on that.
And your rears, I would suggest 20.2, 20.3.
20.
I'll go 20.2. Maybe go to 22.6 on the front.
Cool.
Just to offset the fact you're on a pad.
Nice one. Save car setup.
Oh yeah, do that. Obviously, we can. If you let me know what your car's doing that you don't like, just take it easy on these laps as well, because you've got 3 laps to get this done. And change to softs for your fuel management, and then go. But yeah, basically, if you tell me how your car's handling that you don't like, if it's not got enough bite on turning, or if it's got too much kick on throttle oversteer, or if it's kicking the rear end out under braking, or whatever.
So try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power.
Yeah,
remember,
put softs on there.
the minimum lap time.
Let's get...
And what I would really strongly recommend is watch your tyre temperature screen like a hawk. If you see anything going above 105, you're in trouble.
Anything above what?
Any of your tyres going above 105, like consistently, or to be honest with softs, if they're sitting above 100 all the time, then you need to take note of which one it is, and then we drop pressure on that tyre.
Right, okay.
But just use your outlap to sort of just get the hang of how this circuit flows. It's lovely. There's also 3 DRS zones.
There's the temperatures there. That's fine.
What you'll find is there's a long left-hander that's banked where you'll notice some of the tyres start to overheat.
I do not know this track at all.
No, it's fine. It takes a while to get the hang of, to be honest.
Weren't a line about the walls being pretty close.
It's awful for racing online.
I can imagine. Like, no overtaking zones at all.
Oh no, there is. There's constant ones. That's the problem. Every DRS zone, but there's just a DRS train all the time.
I've exceeded the track.
Oh yeah. There's you will get used to that in time.
Oh, that's a sharp corner.
Was that the left-hander going into the?
Yeah. The really sharp left-hander.
There's a left-hander and then turn 1. Oh no, not turn 1. It's turn 3. I know the one you mean. It's fifth gear full throttle, skip the curb.
Job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Oh, you'll find you're probably miles off, like the Delta. You'll be green by like 2 seconds coming down the final straight. So just don't worry too much when you're going into the final left-hander before the main straight. Lift off to be long before that corner, and then accelerate, and then lift off up to the finish line. Your time doesn't matter as long as you're still green. It's the fact that there's that graph on the top of your screen. You want that to be in the purple. It is more difficult.
Nowhere near the purple on that.
It's more difficult when but you'll notice when you lift off the accelerator, you can basically lift off into every corner on this track and still be inside by a long, long way. So to give you an idea with tyres, I am light on tyres. I've done an out lap, my take it easy fuel lap, and an in lap, and I'm already on 12% on my front tyres. Also, take it easy on the entry to the pits here, because there's
a long way out, isn't it, from the pits? It just feels like you go slow forever.
Yeah. It's by far there's longer pit lanes, mate. France is a pain in the arse. Imola's a pain in the arse, and Silverstone is as well. Silverstone uses a huge amount of time. I think pit lane loss here. If there's a safety car, you pit here. You gain so much by doing that. But never use the soft tyres in a race here unless you're like 5 laps from the end.
Oh,
what have you done?
Thank you very, very, very much. The AI just literally just pinned me in the wall.
Oh, for God's sake, have you got damage?
It was jammed up right against me. Surprisingly, no.
So I'm purple sector 1 by a second and a half nearly. I am nearly purple sector 2 while lifting off like hell, and I'm nearly purple sector 3 while lifting off like hell. Although Max is on hards doing the purple sector 3, so
I've finished on purple. I've done it just by coming off the.
I was on about
accelerator.
Purple. I was on about purple. That's mental that you've gone purple and you're still 2.5 seconds behind me on fuel. You still passed your fuel objective.
No, I didn't pass it. It says I haven't.
Oh right, so you need to go again. All right.
But annoyingly, I was on purple for a lot of it.
I might go out on softs again to do. What? Oh crap! You know what I didn't do? Oh no! Stay within 2 meters of the racing line for an entire lap. Ugh. Right, I'm going to go out on. I'm going to go for track acclimatization. Achieve average cornering speed. No, I want to go back out on my softs again, please. Yeah, so according to this, the softs only last 12 laps. But I've done 3, and I've got 2 laps gone from it, so technically I am good on the tyres right now. It's always a good idea to pay attention to that. Like, note how many laps you've actually done on those tyres, and then
see how they feel, sort of thing at that point.
Well, it's just seeing how those tyres are versus what it reckons you should do, because then you know that you're doing better potentially.
So my tyres are currently 96.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Is that on the fronts or the rears?
Fronts.
Fronts 96 is good. You don't like 95 is to 100 is optimal grip.
Nice.
For carcass temperature.
Rears are 95, 96 as well.
You'll also notice on your wheel, not just in the on the OST, but on your wheel itself, you'll see there's temperatures. So that's your carcass temperature for each tyre, so you don't necessarily have to bring it up on the OSD.
Massively understeering.
Oh, right, okay. So we can fix that. As long as you're not oversteering on corner exit or on throttle, we can fix that very easily. We'll just put a clicker front wing on.
Nice. This feels like a good lap. Well, the beginning part of it was shite, but it's starting to get better now. Bounced off the wall there, just clipped it. No damage.
Oh, these gates are really off-putting.
Yeah, it's my front's up to 101.
Which section are you in?
Wait, I've got no idea. Section 12 of 20.
Oh, Mr. Gate! No! Oh, that's infuriating. So when you go in the pits, we'll discuss how to make your car steer better into the corner.
Cool.
There we go, purple everywhere.
Oh, is that you behind me there?
Oh, in the pits?
No, it wasn't. No, it was Russell. I was wondering if it was right up my arse there. He was like literally right behind me.
that you? Oh, I see where Russell is. Just going into the final sector.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, that's you there, is it? Behind him.
Yeah. It's coming up to that really kind of sharp left-hander coming up to me now.
Oh, just a tip: do not touch the curb on the exit of it's turn 6. You know, when you go into the first sector of S's, there's like, and then there's this like turn. There's that sharp left-hander that you were on about, and then you swing round to the right, and then go left, right, right, left. That first right of the 2 right, do not touch that outside edge curb.
Does that just kind of pull you the wrong way?
No, you get beached on it. You just go straight on, mate.
Oh,
into the barrier.
Got you.
I've just realised I did that entire thing in lean mix mode.
Right, okay. I didn't even actually know what I was on.
Unless you've changed it, you'll be on normal, mate, which is probably why you're going through more. Are you in the pits?
But front wing damage. I'm in the pits, yeah. Front wing damage.
So you probably got that from when you got pushed into the wall.
Yeah. Right, okay. Let's pick another one. I'll go for race strategy or track acclimatization. Okay, activate DRS and all zones.
Hang fire before you do anything, because we'll tweak your car so that it works better for turning. So, okay. What is your front camber setting at?
And then let's have a little look. Negative 2.5.
So it's far right.
Yeah.
1 click to the left.
So negative 2.6.
Yep. What's your rear camber at?
Fully on the right. So negative 1.
2 clicks left.
So negative 1.2.
Front toe.
0.03.
Okay, 1 click. No, go 2 clicks left. No, put it on 0. Just put it on full 0.
Okay.
All the way left. Rear toe.
0.13.
Okay, that's fine because that'll stop you having oversteer. Aero, we said 27-24, didn't we?
27-24 is what I'm on at the moment.
Go 28-24.
28-24.
Right. And then now let's go into your next potential option for strategy and stuff. I would go race strategy for you before I go track acclimatization. However, there is only 8 minutes left of this session, so any of the objectives that you've got left to do in fuel management, look at what the objective is and think about how you can do it within the next 8 minutes. Because realistically, you've got 4 laps, an out lap and two push laps. That's it. Which is what I'm going to do.
Fuel usage. I mean, it's already passed, but it's.
Have you done all the objectives though?
It's just the one. Yeah, the development boosts are all done. There's just
all
one
of them.
Resource.
Have you done stay within 2 meters of the racing line?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
For the fuel.
Oh, have you got full racing line on though? Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I do have full racing.
In which case, I would go for track acclimatization then, mate, and put a second set of tyres on, probably some softs, and just go for it. See what you can do, but I'll warn you, the gates are really off-putting. I'm going to put some softs on and go again.
That's fine. Let's have a wee look. So what I need to do, achieve average cornering speed in a lap.
You've got enough time for 3 laps, mate, so I wouldn't worry about that. I would just go and try and get the gates, and try and hit purple or green on all the gates.
Cool.
The more you hit purple in a row, the more points you're gonna get. that's why I didn't get it. Because I wasn't next to the racing line there. I'm just going to take it easy this lap. Because clearly I don't need to push. Sergeant as well, which is no good to me. And this is where I'm missing the racing line, clearly. Where he's going really wide and it's totally not the racing line at all. I really want him to get out my way. Logan Sargent, bugger off. So yeah, what I would suggest is always try and look after the front tyres.
Missed 2 gates.
I won't worry too much about that. You've got 3 laps to do it in. So I won't even think about your in lap. You've got 3 push laps effectively.
Yeah. I totally missed that.
I don't think I've done that.
It's really distracting.
The gates.
Like rather than just just trying to. I mean, you much better just concentrate.
Yeah, just don't think about the gates, mate. Think about the racing line and your speed. Like, if you look at the gates, then you've got no hope in hell. I genuinely don't know if I'm hitting the racing line or not, because it's the non-corner racing lines that I'm trying to hit here, and they're not the racing line.
Oh, come on. How close do you want me to fucking get?
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Alonso just pushed me out of the way. My own teammate.
How are you finding the car for turning and not like during corner grip?
Yeah, it's much better than it was. Much
Good.
better. It's just the odd corner where I'm miles off the pace I should be for it. And it's just because I'm not braking early enough. Just not getting my corner in right.
Slow in, fast out.
Yeah.
Also use the practice sessions to perfect the entrance to the pits. I'm going to have a look at the timing screens now, see where you're at, because you can't be far off. Because I know you were bottom on the first one, but that's because you're doing a fuel save. Which you'll be a lot better now that you're doing that practice session, if that makes sense.
I feel that this one went a lot better. This is my third attempt on that.
So you are currently...
I did it.
You're currently last. But you're not last by much.
Oh, give it another shot. Are you kidding?
Was it your time?
Maybe.
So
I'm just gonna belt it.
Currently P1 by half a second. And I'm slow in Sector 2. Which is interesting, because Sector 2 is the one I'd expect where I was quicker. You are around 2 seconds.
I'm slow everywhere.
You're 2 seconds off the pace in Sector 1.
Ah.
You're only 3/10 off the pace in Sector 2, and Sector 3, I didn't get to see. I don't think you're far off in Sector 3, it's just Sector 1, mate. So what I would suggest is watch what I do in Sector 1. So if you go, when you're in the garage, and you're at the select your setup screen and stuff, press RB, loads, and it goes to the right hand side, you'll be able to watch my lap.
Oh yeah.
You'll be able to select
one thing I've not used my ERS.
No, you won't be able to in either of those settings. Oh no, I think you can in...
Yeah, totally can. I've not been using it.
You can't in fuel, in the fuel management one. You can in the gates one. I haven't touched my ERS once. Okay, I'm not remotely concerned about where I'm placing then. If I've not touched ERS and I'm still placing that high, I'm just not going to use ERS in a race.
I need to just keep practicing.
So if I quickly look, I can look at your sectors quickly. Where are you? Right, so your lap time, final sector, your fastest final sector is a 29.3, right? And my final sector is... So your fastest final sector is, with the exception of my fastest lap, only 2/10 off my usual lap in the final sector when I'm fuel saving. That is. So to be fair, actually,
okay.
That's so you're actually what, 7/10 off me, 8/10 off me.
That's a lot of lap.
Yeah, I know, but the way you're really losing time is sector 1. So what I'll do...
need to drill that in and out. Just keep on practicing over and over it.
What I'll do...
So once I get the proper feel for it, I've never done it before.
Well, this thing is, this track is all about getting into a rhythm.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'll do is I will go, if I go into the race strategy one straight away, right, on session 2, and I'll show you. I'll basically talk you through my lap if you watch my lap, and then you go out and do it again. So if we go into P2 now, go to next session.
Next session.
Oh, so I did miss that fuel management one. Go to track. I might have to turn the full racing line on to be able to get that, because it's just so natural to go on the lines where it's wanting me to go. Right, so I'm going to go into race strategy, and I'm going to use the mediums. Please. Right.
So
if you go right to the right hand side, you'll see there's like a video thing where you can watch cars.
Yeah.
So if you go onto that in a second, it'll give you the option to watch me once I've left the garage. Okay, I'm locked to medium. You should be able to watch me now.
Yep. I can't.
You won't be able to you won't see me until I'm out on the track. Now I'm out on the track, you'll be able to watch me. So hug the curb here. You want to brake hard just on the red line, and then hug the inside. Gradually squeeze the accelerator. Hug the inside. Apex. Turn in. Lift for that corner there. Lift for that corner there.
Yeah,
Slight
I
lift
go
and
wide
click.
there.
Don't touch the outside curb there. Brake just before the line goes red, and just slowly lift off the brake. Turn in, slowly apply the accelerator. Hug the inside. You can hug right against the wall. Brake early for that corner than what it says. Make sure you get your turn in, because your exit's so much more important here, because you've got the DRS zone here as well. Hug the inside. Hug the inside, DRS click it. Hug the inside again. The racing line's totally wrong. Brake early, make sure you get the turn in, and the exit again's more important. And then just hug the inside wall here. Ignore the racing line, now go back out. Brake early, make sure you get the turn in. Once you've hit the apex, on the power gently, off you go. Hug the inside. You almost want to hit the pit line. Just a little bit early. Make sure you get the turn in. Lift just to turn again. So don't be on the power at all when you turn for the right-hander, and then slowly put the power down. It's important that when they're on the tight corners, you're completely off throttle when you turn in. It just gives you a bit more bite. Just like, it helps you stay a bit smoother. And just be really, really gentle on the throttle. Because obviously tyres, you want to feel, I say you want to feel the front of the car, you can't really feel the front of the car on a pad. But you know what I mean? You want to wait for the car to grip up, and just slow, like instead of turning the controller in aggressively, having gentle approach to turning it in. Did you change those settings on the controller I told you to change, or couldn't you find them?
I couldn't find the right thing for it.
Right, okay.
No.
So yeah, basically it just means that you need to be more gentle on the controller.
Right, I'll give it a crack.
Because the more you just go quickly straight to full lock on the controller, the more you're going to wear your front tyres out.
Where are my tyres? Slight tyres. Softs, hards, and mediums.
Oh, it's got racing line again, man.
I'm gonna go mediums, I think.
For which one are you doing? The race management or the...
It's gonna be race strategy.
Yeah, race strategy, I'd go mediums.
Yeah. It recommends that as well, so... Okay. Drive out, give it a crack. Lack of rubber out on the track.
Yeah, it just means there isn't full grip on the track itself.
Let's see.
But to be honest, I'm feeling loads of grip. I'm feeling very, very confident, considering I'm driving an absolute shitbox. Obviously, the ones that say you've got an objective to stay on racing line, stay on the racing line as it shows it.
Yeah.
Ignore the advice that I gave, but when you're going for a quick lap, take the lines I took. Because they're the esports lines. And they're quicker. I'm going to drop my front pressures. What you want is you want your tyres to wear evenly, so if you can, before you pit, have a look at how your tyres are wearing and see if they're wearing evenly across both axles.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got aggressive wear on the fronts, then we drop the pressures on the front.
Alright, let's give it a crack. See if I can stay near it.
Remember, this
definitely
is
not getting the same speed.
This is not about out and out pace. This is simply just you're doing some laps and you need to stay green at the end. So if you're really worried about your pace on one lap, just melt the battery for a little bit out of some low speed corners or on the main straights. Like, I'm not remotely pushing and I'm 4 seconds under.
Jeez.
I'm just being really gentle. I even took the racing line apparently that lap, and I never take the racing line. I was just trying to find where it is that the game wanted me to take the line. I apparently took it. But it's about managing your tyre wear, to be honest, this circuit, more than out and out pace.
Oh yeah.
See, my front right is at 97 right now, which is a little bit of a concern.
Is that good enough or not good enough? Not good enough.
You'll see there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top of the screen. Are they green or are they red?
Let L1 red.
Right, so you need 3 of
L2
them to be, you
orange.
need 3 in a row to be green, mate.
Okay.
And it's red because of time. So just your delta should appear in the top right hand corner.
I'm green on that right now.
Right, so basically you're aiming to be green all the way through the lap, or at least green at the end of the lap.
Half a second in it.
Half a second, okay. So I would say just melt the battery a little bit on the straights, particularly the main straight, just to give you a bit of extra time on the following lap. And then when you do the chicane, just as you leave the chicane, melt the battery a little bit as well. And then if you see that time drop massively towards 0, then just melt the battery out of the next corner, out of the corner that caused it to drop. Oh God! My tyres! Bono!
Come on, I'm 2 seconds green now.
Alright, don't melt the battery anymore this lap. You do not need to. Do you see what I mean about getting into a rhythm for this track?
Yeah, I know, it takes time. It's like, you did it so smoothly at the beginning, right? So I've just totally messed up that first corner again.
Yeah. I mean, this is a full-on wheel track. Like, there's certain tracks which lend themselves to using a pad better than others, and this is not a pad track. It's probably one of the worst for it, to be honest. I'm 4.5 seconds green, and I haven't even used the RS. Ooh, you're P2.
We got some excellent data with that run, so
Oh, really?
back to the garage.
Yep.
I can take you through the numbers.
So my last lap.
Your last lap took you P2.
Oh, I just got a bit of damage front right wing.
No. Orange or yellow?
Yellow.
You're okay. Right front or left front?
Right front.
It's better on the right front than it is on the left. I think. It basically means when you're turning... Oh, no, hang on. It means when you're turning left, you need to brake earlier. If I remember right. Just brake a little bit earlier for corners, mate. You'll be fine.
Cool. There we go, green again.
Good. You only need 3 laps in a row to get purple, I think.
That was much better on that corner.
Oh, is that the S's?
Yeah. That was definitely my best way through that section.
I'm going to have a look at Race Director now. Well, it's good to see that you can do a lap like that. This is also quite a weak track for the AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I mean, they just crash into you no matter what. So if it's weak, then they're just going to be.
I was meaning
total
from the
arse.
point of view of from their speed.
Right, got you.
Right, I'm going to lower my tyre pressures on the front slightly.
Come on, did I do it?
Click
I did it.
there.
3, yes.
1, 2. We'll do that. Right, let's have a look. So basically keep going until you filled the 5. But so you're P4 at the moment. You are purple sector 2. By half a second.
That good?
Mate, you're the fastest car in sector 2
there.
by half a second.
Nice.
And your sector 1 is still where you're losing the time.
I went way too hard on there.
What'd you do?
I just went way off track.
Oh no.
Oh, there goes my
you're
wing
in the
again.
wall. That
Oops.
was the... Have you got damage?
A little bit more, yeah.
So
Just a little bit.
your inputs in the bits where there's very little... Oh dear, now you've definitely got damage.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So your inputs are too aggressive, I would say. When you don't need a very big input at all.
Yeah, my tyres are a little bit worn, I think, as well, because I'm not doing that as...
Yeah, well, what you find is the mediums will get a second... Well, the mediums get a second wind around 30%. They're very difficult to handle around the sort of 20-25% mark. Or up to about 30, to be honest. So yeah, I would pit in, and then... Oh, you're not... Oh, no, you are pitting in. You're not pitting in?
I can't, because I still need to complete lap 5.
Oh, is this lap 5?
That was lap 5 there.
Did you do it in time?
I did.
Brilliant.
Even with failing that last...
with doing damage.
Yeah.
So, LeGregor's gone purple sector 3. You are purple sector 2 by a mile. So, the fact that you've gone so fast in sector 2, well, you must have melted your battery or something, I don't know.
No.
So sector
I haven't
sector 1's where you need to improve, in my opinion. So a lot of the time you'll be able to gain either through the chicane or it'll be that left-hander into that long curving right, where you'll be able to gain some time, or it's possibly on the exit of one of those S's. I'm just wondering whether it's worth me even bothering going out here. So apparently I've done 5 laps on these medium tyres, but I've actually done 7.
Huh. Oh, there we go. I took that last corner best. The best I've done it.
On your in-lap?
On the lap just there.
Okay, that's all the checks complete.
I'm in the lane now. I'm in the pit rather. But yeah, that the last corner before the main the home straight.
Yeah.
I managed to take that sharp.
So your sector 3 is good. Your sector 2 is exceptional. It's your sector 1. If you watch me now, you'll see more of sector 1.
Yeah. So we're getting the right line, knowing when to brake, keeping the speed because I lose a lot of speed.
Obviously that chicane's useless right now. I'll show you on the next lap. So brakes very slightly early, and then
see the menu.
Just hug the inside. Right, okay. I'll show you on the next lap then.
Damage repair time.
Oh yeah, of course. You should be able to look at it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't push the car too hard in sector 1. Just take it easy and hug the curbs. Ooh. Okay, I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. I've changed my setup slightly, and I think it was maybe a bad idea.
That was really nicely done.
I wasn't even trying there, mate.
I know you weren't. It was just so smooth.
I'm on an outlap. It doesn't matter. Hug the curb, clip the inside, let it go over go over the curb there. Otherwise you don't use all the track. Brake on, cut the curb, don't hit the inside of the curb there, and then just don't push the car too much. 3/4 throttle, lift, and tab of the brake, lift slightly, don't go over the curb. There you go. And this is the end of sector 1 now.
Yeah, I need practice.
This corner is so vital that you squeeze the throttle gently, don't get too greedy. I mean, if you're still running full traction control, it's not a problem for you. And it's the same with these two, don't get greedy. Think about the exit, don't think about the entrance.
Right, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to select the tyres and I'm going to come back out and give it another crack. So go to track, drive out. Let's hope he doesn't shout at me for breaking my wing again.
Yes, I did it. Fucking bullshit racing line. Do you want to follow me?
Where are you?
I'm right behind you, mate.
Oh, it's alright. You follow me and tell me what I do wrong.
Alright, I need to get close enough then. I don't know if I've got enough fuel in the car for that. You say, oh, that's tasty. I say don't push your car on the outlet too much. It's only on. Okay, you've gone a little bit wide there, I think.
Oh, way wide.
I wasn't paying
attention.
I wasn't close enough to you. So hug that corner inside more. You want to be over the curb. I should have said just watch my stream. Fucking hell, what was I doing?
Oh, I could do that, yeah. Makes more sense.
So you're way too wide there. You want to be right over the curb, and again right over the curb on the left-hander.
Oh yeah, I did not pay attention to what was coming up there.
Okay, I'll go ahead of you. Follow me. Stay left.
Because I've got a full line on as well.
What I'll do is I'll not push, but I'll make sure that you're going to be. I'm not going to push, mate. I'll be 3 seconds lap ahead of you. Right. I can't see where you are because my mirror's taken.
Right up your arse.
Right, okay. I'll just push a little bit on this. I'll put some ERS into it. Okay, here we go.
A lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Clip.
I've been definitely going too fast into that first corner.
3/4 throttle. 3/4 throttle. Mild lift, dab of the brake. Full throttle now. Oh, there you go, you've gone wide. I forgot what my ERS button was, which is really annoying. What's my ERS button? Isn't it B?
That's the problem. See with the controller, I can't quite.
So hug this corner. Hug this corner.
I can't quite get it.
Hug this corner.
Close to the wall. I'm literally just like.
Yeah, it's because you need to change that setting. Because your initial turn in is too severe.
I just hit the wall again.
What we need to do is decrease your turn-in speed by changing the setting on the controller. But obviously this is now going to mess up all your lap times.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to give this one a crack. Hopefully I don't arse up. Here we go.
I just was saying, I was saying what's my ERS button? It's Y, because it's right in front of me. Overtake Y. Special.
Oh, come on. Exceeded the track limits.
What?
I'll do another one lap, I think, and then.
Oh no, that's bad.
What's bad?
Right, back to that.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
just to
that's
have
me
a look
hitting
at
the wall.
my telemetry. I'll have a look at you first.
It's my left wing taking it now.
That's the one that hurts, I think, because you don't get any grip on the inside of the left-hand corners of doing that.
Oh, and my right wing now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm good at this.
Right, so I've done 37 laps and have 37... Sorry, 7... No. I've done 8 laps and have 37% wear. That's appalling. I'm going to take the camber off the front tyres, I think.
Already gone off the track. That's fucking wonderful. Yeah, I think I'll be doing mediums and hards when I do the race.
Oh no, to be honest, mate, it's probably going to be a 2-stop. Because there'll be safety cars.
Oh. So what does that mean then?
So what you'll have with your basic bitch tyre setup, right, is mediums on quali as an option. So we've still got so for our next session, well, what we've got left to use at the moment for practice is a medium, a hard, and 2 softs. Yeah, unless you use mediums or hards in session 1. At the end of that, you've got all the tyres on the right-hand side that are blanked out. So 3 softs, a medium, another soft, a medium, and a hard. Right. The idea is that 3 of those softs you will use in quali. Except we won't, because it's only 1 quali session. We're not doing 3 quali sessions. So technically, you only really need to use 2 of them, because you're probably not going to do 3 quali laps. You might, but you probably won't. Also, you don't need one of those sets of softs for the race, so it's fine to use all 3 of them because you've still got another one coming for the race. Then in the race, you've got an option of using 2 mediums and a soft, a hard and a medium, hard and 2 mediums, or a hard, a medium, and a soft. I wouldn't plan to use the soft unless there's a safety car with like 6 or when we 8 laps left. If there's a safety car with 8 laps left, that's when we use softs in the race. I would suggest aiming at starting on mediums and then going to hards, because the undercut's really powerful. Your other option is you start on hards because you get the hards up to temp, and then you're not worrying about getting your hards up to temp in race. One of the things I really hate doing in this game is getting my hards up to temperature in race. You lose so much time doing it. I was actually discussing this with someone while I was racing last night online. He was like, what are you on about? Why is it so... Because he was saying, like, why do you lose so much more time when you are doing... when you pit to hard tyres than when you pit to soft or medium? And I was like, because you're taking a full lap and a half to get your fronts up to temp. You've got no grip on the front end, so you lose shitloads of time. He's like, oh yeah, this is a lad who runs a league. He knows his shit. He's just like, why is it you lose so much more time going to hards in France than you do anywhere else? I'm like, because it's just how the hard tyres warm up, mate. Although to be fair, I'm shit at warming my tyres or at least I certainly used to be. I'm not so bad now. I'm quite good on this game. Getting it back to temp, but I don't like warming my tyres in at racing speed. We've got 36 seconds of the session left. How many of the objectives have you completed?
All of them.
All right, okay, so basically we'll skip the next session.
Well, I mean, the only thing I have that I didn't do was there's a couple of extra...
Oh, the extra objectives on one of them.
Yeah, like the purple one, so scoring like 750 points or something.
It's resource rewards.
That's
What we'll
That's the
do
only
then
thing
in
I
that
missed on.
case is we'll go to quick session for session 3, and then we'll go straight into quali.
Okay, cool.
Because otherwise we're going to be here till 10:30.
Yeah. I
Um,
was planning on going to bed at about 9ish, but
oh.
I know it's all right. We should be able to get a.
Oh, hang on, it's
a
only
race there.
35% races, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's all right. I was worried it was 50%.
it's not too bad actually. That time compared to everyone else. This is still on quite hard as well, isn't it? It's on 60. What is it? 68?
65, I think I put it to.
65.
But
Okay.
as I said, it's not a pad track. It's a difficult pad for a track for a pad player. But it's a track that's the AI is a bit crap at, or at least they were on last year's game. So the trick for you here is to just keep it out the wall, mate. Take it easy and keep it out the wall.
Yeah, that's the problem. I might see if I can find the controller.
Especially with your overtakes as well. So what I would say, if you want to try and find them now, press menu without being on the thing, then go to. Oh, it's not there. It's obviously
settings.
It's in settings. Sorry, it says Y.
Yep.
And if you go to controls, vibration, and force feedback.
Controls. Yep. Okay, got it.
It'll just say generic settings, I think.
So for me, I've got custom control scheme.
Okay, custom control scheme. Go to that.
It could be in generic settings.
No, go to custom controls. Custom controls. That's what you want.
Okay.
What was the right? So what you want is on the calibration screen. Yeah, because we changed some of your buttons around, didn't we? So it's on the it's on the calibration screen.
Okay.
So what you want is steering linearity.
Yep. It's 0.
Right, you want that upwards. I don't know how much upwards you want it, but you want it upwards. Oh, hang on. Wait, don't do anything to that. Allows you to select or create controller presets and configure bindings. Speed of which the stick input applied is ordered to reach. Oh no, speed of which stick input. Small value represents slow steering rate, a large value. Right, so what you can do is a steering rate. You can decrease that. So if you put that to maybe 80%.
You can go as much as that, because then I might not be able to turn in time.
Oh no, you will. You will. So if you change steering rate to 80%.
I'll go 85.
Okay. Well, it's basically gonna, and then if you change, if you don't really, you could put what you could do as well is put a slight steering dead zone in.
The dead zone, yeah. That's at 0 at the moment as well.
And then what you can also do is steering linearity. So if you put the steering linearity up maybe to about 10.
Yeah.
So what that does is the start travel of the stick is just slower, but you've still got quicker travel at the top end of the travel of the stick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now throttle
steering saturation.
I wouldn't bother with steering saturation.
Yeah.
So that's not something you want to change on a controller. Throttle linearity. So this is for when you want to be taking traction control down to medium. If you increase the throttle linearity, and it's the same with your brake, and it's the same with your brake linearity as well. But what you can also do is your throttle dead zone. No, that's not it. It's throttle saturation. If you put throttle saturation to about 5, and it's the same with brake saturation and your brake dead zone. So put throttle saturation to 5, brake dead zone to 5, and brake saturation to 5. Maybe not 5, put like 2 for your brake saturation. Basically what that means is the first little tiny bit, the first 5% that you press the brake doesn't do anything, and the last 2% that you press the brake doesn't do anything. But it just means that obviously anything where you're resting your finger on the trigger, it's not going to do anything with the brake. so you're not going to brake drag.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense? And with the throttle saturation, if you put that at 5, that means that you basically don't have to mash the trigger right in to be able to get full throttle. So you've got a little bit of travel there, so that like when you're in the race, you've not got it doesn't feel like the throttle's digging into your finger constantly.
Got you.
I wouldn't play with throttle linearity right now on this track. That's something that I would suggest playing with when you want to go, say, if you go onto Bahrain and TT and practice with medium traction control, which I would recommend doing, by the way. Mine is sat at 55.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm on a pedal, but that's because I don't want my throttle. Basically, what it is that turns your throttle application into a logarithmic scale. So a little bit of input doesn't do very much, and the amount that you press it in does more and more and more and more until you get to full throttle. Does that make sense? It's like an upwards logarithmic, the upwards part of the logarithmic scale, upwards curve.
Do you know what's funny? It's like, see, when I contest it,
Yeah.
and it still jumps up massively, but I think it's down to me and how quickly I'm pressing it.
Oh yeah, but that's the point. Throttle linearity, for argument's sake. Oh, you mean the steering? The steering, you mean?
Yeah, all of it. I mean, because I'm able to test it: the steering, the throttle, and the brake.
So if
you
change throttle, so test buttons. Yeah. So if you change, for argument's sake, if you change your steering linearity now as you've just changed steering linearity to 10, change your steering linearity to 50. And then see what difference it makes. It's literally totally the amount, how the speed from you go from center to edge of total maximum input. But the you can reduce steering rate if you struggle to slow down how quickly you move. Steering rate is what will change that. But realistically, you don't want the steering rate to change. What you want is your thumb to move slower, but as you're learning to move your thumb slower, steering linearity is the one that will help that.
No, help that.
Does that make sense?
Nice one. Yeah.
Because you want to have the smoothest input possible on every input that you make, rather than just like driving on Forza with a low-powered car where you can just mash everything and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You got to bear in mind, instead of having 200 horsepower like you got in Forza, in most cars you've maybe got no more than 500. In these cars weigh a quarter of what a car in Forza does, and they have 1,000 horsepower.
That's insane.
So they shift, but they have more grip at a higher speed, which is obviously really hard to get used to as well. But once you are used to it, it's a lot more fun. So if we go into not next session, we go to next session. But
yeah, we're going to practice.
If we don't go to track, go to quick practice. I don't have anything there to do. You will. So if you just pick the one that you haven't completed, and then select it.
All objectives complete.
5 of 5 in each one.
Well, not 5 of 5.
Right. So
four of 5.
If you pick the one of the ones that says 4 of 5.
Now go track acclimatization. Quick practice.
Yep. And just select A on that. And it will probably do it completed. Straight off the bat. Has it?
Program running. Select. Yeah, I did it, yeah.
Yep. And then just go into the next one, select, and done.
Okay, so do I go back? Yeah, go back, okay. And select. I did that as well.
Sweet.
Nice.
Is that 5 of 5
me
on
got them all. That's all
session?
5 of 5 done. So, okay.
So yeah, basically, if we want, what we can do eventually, once you're a bit more accustomed to the game, is we just do one practice session and just skip the other two, like that.
Yeah.
So what I would
Nice, everything's
suggest
a lot cheaper.
on your outlap, just get used to how the controls have changed with the settings you changed then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just take it easy. On your first hot lap, take it easy. Then come into the pits on your third lap. So out lap, hot lap, in lap. Remember to turn your ERS to off on your out lap.
Yeah.
And before you take that left-hander for the final corner, turn it on again. I would also suggest having lean fuel on your outlap as well, and turning it onto full on your at the end of your outlap. Don't forget about your upgrades.
Yeah, I'm just jumping into that just now. I think I'm going durability.
I'm going full performance. I think, you know.
Gearbox.
I think I've got no option but to go full performance. Oh no! Look at all of this though.
35 days for gearbox. It's a major one.
Oh wow. I've got so many points, man.
It's got to be an internal combustion engine. It's 500 for that.
I can have two simultaneous upgrades.
And I can afford that as well. So I'm doing all durability.
I've only got 2 that I can do in durability.
I've got 3, so I'm doing all 3 of them.
ICE. I've got to go ICE. Can I do the third one? Will it let me? No, it's about reached. So engine upgrades. Can I have engine upgrades? No, I cannot have engine upgrades. I cannot have any more chassis upgrades, but I can have 1 aero upgrade. There we go. So that apparently will make me not the worst aero car. I can't look at any of that now. Right, I'm just going to look at my engines quickly. 24%, 26%, 26%. Okay, that's fine. I can use that engine again for this race. Okay, next session.
33%.
You're fine with that engine for this race, mate.
Yeah.
I would say maybe look at using the stuff that's above 30% now. Well, maybe stuff that's above 40%. Use it as a practice engine or practice component. It's your control electrics you have to worry about, because you will use extra components this season. There's no way you won't. Right, I might just go out and do a fast one straight away and see how I get on.
Just blitz it.
Yeah, just like come in and then watch you and give you some pointers. So don't forget to take the fuel out, mate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So what you don't take it to 2.5 though. You want 3.4 because you need soft tires. Yes, that's absolutely what you need.
Okay.
I'm going straight out.
3.4
on fuel. Oh no, I'm behind other cars. No. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Behind a lot of other cars actually. So while you're in the pits, go to lean and none before you hit the exit.
Cool.
And then look at your tyre temperatures. Remember, you're not pushing the car on the outlap. You take it easy, you brake early. I've got Max directly behind me. I'm going to let him go. No, I'm not. Fuck you, Max.
Fuck you!
The problem is he's going to get a toe off me. I'm going to let him go. Go, Max, go. Go. This is a problem. The AI can't handle you being there. So he's now going to have a toe off me, and then I've got a Ferrari behind that that's going to have a toe off me as well. tyres are fucking cold. This is bad.
10 cars out on track.
How many? 10?
10, yeah.
That's not too bad, I suppose. %. So on your outlap, stay right against the Armco on the first out coming out the last corner. Gets a shorter distance down to the line. Not down to the line, longer distance down to the line to get more speed.
More speed, okay.
And then on your fast laps, just hug the left hand side as you finish the lap.
It's ridiculous how good you are at that.
Well, the first sector.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Do you know how much I've practiced it, mate?
Oh, you must have.
This track has had a lot of practice.
About it.
Mate, everyone in the leagues loves this track for TT. For a race, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Because everyone treats it like a TT. You know how Monaco obviously has the if you cock up you're dead. And it's like you treat it with respect. But because Monaco's slow physically, everyone treats it with respect, and because it's Monaco. Whereas here, people don't treat it with respect. They just hit full send constantly.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, you're first from that one.
Pitting this lap then. Coming to the pits.
It says that I've got 1.73 laps of fuel remaining, which is ridiculous. It means I'm using way less fuel than it thinks I'm supposed to, which is also ridiculous because I shouldn't be. It's full throttle for most of the lap with a high downforce track.
There's 18 on the track right now.
Are you on track at the minute, or are you?
I'm not yet. Not yet.
Basically, you wanna get out on track, mate. Get learning, because you've got your new setup to learn.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it. Just take it easy
Right.
for your first fast lap. He must be on a hot lap or an in lap, surely. He's not going by me though, so he's got to be on an in lap. So you'll find the AI will jump out of your way unless they're on a hot lap, and they will refuse to pass you unless they're on a hot lap. They physically can't handle it, it's ridiculous. But they are really erratic when they're going to jump out of your way, I'll warn you now. So Max is P2, obviously. By how much? I'm assuming I'm about 1.5 seconds ahead of him.
Does feel a lot nicer. The setup.
Does it just feel like you haven't got a constant jerk into a turn?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll have a look at your lap and see how. I'll have a look at you in a second.
It's my outlap.
I know, but I can see how your car's moving about, because before it was like every input you had, the car was just shifting so fast.
I mean, yeah, I was literally just hitting the wall with the tiniest touch.
Right, I'm 0.5 seconds ahead of Max, so I can go faster, I think. Was that you just getting out of his way? Are
Yeah,
you
he was flooring it.
you on full for your ERS?
I'm now on hard lap and
Right, okay.
standard.
Yeah, good. You wanted to do it before that corner, really, but you'll be fine. He'll stay out your way. Yeah, it does.
Totally
Oh
overdid
no!
that.
Right.
I pressed the wrong button for the DRS. Oh, thank you,
Oh
mate.
no, no! Ignore
Press it.
ignore turning off DRS, mate. It does it automatically when you hit the brakes.
No, not DRS. ERS.
Also,
Oh, I did that right at the beginning.
I'll say you don't need to press ERS on quali. It's on when you put ERS on in quali. It's on all the time. So what I would suggest is come back into the pits, turn your ERS off. Oh, you already did.
Alright, did. Turned off.
All right. How many laps of fuel have you got in the car? Can you see?
Where do I see that?
It's either on your wheel in a green figure on the right hand side of the wheel, or you can go to in your OSD. You may have two. You may have 2 and a bit laps in which case you'll be able to go for a hot one again.
Oh yeah, I've got. I was 3 and a bit laps I put in.
What's it say now?
3.4 laps. I can't see it.
If
Genuinely
you press,
can't see.
Okay, if you press the B button, is it? To switch
Yeah, I'm on B
cycle
button
through
right
menus.
now.
It's to cycle through menus.
Here. I'm cycling through the menu. I don't see it.
It's on. Oh, that was a car on a hot lap that you almost got up there.
Whoops.
Doesn't matter. Just go back into the pits, mate.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm going to try another lap.
Alright, it's just because if you run out of fuel, you're fucked, that's all. Put your ERS back on now. And just lift off into the final corner and make sure you nail the final corner's exit. And stay right. All the way along the right-hand wall. Just travel along the right-hand wall. Don't do that on the way back. It's the next one you need to. That's good. So take it easy, focus on your exits. Hug the wall. Yep. Take it easy, cut the curb on the left. Hug the curb but don't go over it. Hug the curb but don't go over it.
1 lap of fuel remaining.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You're okay because it'd be 1.5. Just make sure you lift and coast on the way back in. That's good. Yep. Brake early. Lovely. It's a 34.6 sector 1, so you're only you basically equal with your teammate right now. 29.1 for sector 2, which is the 3rd fastest sector 2, sorry. So you're fine there. Now hug the left-hand side as you come out. Not hug the left-hand side, but basically see the line, aim at the line, and just 2 wheels over the line, not 4. There you go, and stay left. 9th. So you,
9th.
Mate, you're literally within 1/10 of your teammate.
I've run out of I'm going to run out of fuel here
So
anyway.
lift off into every single corner. Greg's gone between me and Max. Yeah, you lift off miles before every corner. I'm going to go out again and really push it, because I fucked up one of the sectors. The problem is if I push, it means that the computer will go out again. You will need to come into the pits and go out again. Say box now. You also did it on worn tyres as well, so you've got to bear that in mind.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Oh, I'm behind an Alfa Romeo. What you might find as well is your front tyres may not have been warm on when you started your first hot lap, which is why you struggle with the braking and turn. So what you can do is you can shift your brake bias on your out lap and drag your brakes. So if you shift your brake bias to about 65 front, and drag your brakes, it'll heat the front tyres a little bit more.
We've only got 2 laps
But
of
once your front tyres reach 85, stop brake dragging, just be slow, be gentle about your inputs, and then turn your brake bias back to 56, wasn't it? We had brake bias at.
I think so, yeah.
What's your brake bias at the minute?
I don't know. I'll double check
Have
maybe
a look in, I
second.
think, because I need my full brake bias normally. Because I normally do 10 clicks up for an outlap. You see, it might even be 55 or 54 for mine.
Right, brake bias. I'll double check. Once they roll me into the garage. So do they automatically fill up my petrol again, don't they?
Yeah. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay, so session info. Let me change my tires back into another pair of softs. Another pair of softs. Okay, car setup. Okay, front brake bias was 55.
Thought it was 55.
Yeah. That's fine. So, okay, I've got softs on.
New set or old set?
Oh, new set. Brand new set. Nowhere, yeah. I've got 4 minutes until
I would go now, mate.
until we're done.
So you've got 4 minutes to start your final lap. So if you cock up, you've still got another lap to go. If that makes sense.
100%. Let's get them to get me out.
Would you like a laugh?
What?
I'm 1.1 seconds up.
Jesus.
It's going to be 1.5.
Yeah, fastest lap, you.
Oh yeah, by a mile, mate. So yeah, if you well, I'll explain how to do the brake bias thing later. But basically, if you brake drag a little bit on your out lap, just to warm your tyres, just watch your tyre heats. And the second that your front tyres reach 85, stop brake dragging and just be gentle.
They're at 84 at the moment.
Okay.
My rears are all there.
Oh, that's fine. You're in the final corner. No, you're not. Hang on. Where are you?
No, I'm not. I'm right at the beginning.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right in front of me, actually.
Yeah, I know you've just finished a lap, so.
Oh no,
I
was gonna say you're literally one corner ahead of me.
Right.
Don't forget to switch your ERS on after these corners.
Yeah. I've just
And full standard fuel as well, yeah?
Okay, standard fuel is now switched on.
Focus on your exit from this corner.
And hot lap is now on as well. Oh, I've just invalidated my lap already.
Okay, turn your ERS off and get round as fast as you can. Because you've got.
That was the first bloody corner.
You've got.
You're
gonna have to shift to get round for another lap.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough time if I'm being honest.
Let me have a look, race director. Hang on.
We're already at 1 minute 30 left.
No, you can get round. You can get round easy. You've got time. Just don't fuck about. As long as your ERS is turned off, just go for it. Just make sure you turn your ERS ERS back on that straight down towards the final corner, and you will get there in time. I mean, you're still P9 as it stands, and it's
to
only,
be fair, is still better than
mate,
when I got left on the track.
To be honest, it's only really sector 1 where you're slow. I mean, you're a little bit slower than, I mean, you were 28.2, and then aside me, no one's going faster than a 27.8 in the final sector.
30 seconds left in the session.
You're fine. Let me see where you are. Yeah, you're cool. You're cool. Yeah, you got the ERS on, haven't you? You're good. You're in time. So yeah, just ignore the timer now and just go for it. Ooh. Oh, that's an invalidation. Is it?
No, it's not. Not yet.
You're alright, you're alright.
It should have been, but it's
You lifted off.
definitely going to be slow.
Oh, I can't look at you now.
P10.
Keep going. Ignore the that. Are you getting green or purple in the top left? Green flashes at all in the top right hand corner?
No.
Red or green?
Red for DRS.
No. Again, in the clock on the top right hand corner, underneath there'll be.
I'm too busy staring at the
that's fine.
the track, if I'm being honest.
Now remember to stay a little bit left. Not that far left. So you invalidate?
No.
Where did you come? Let's have a look.
11th.
That's okay.
I'm 11th.
So we can beat them on strat, mate. Easily. Especially if there's safety cars and stuff. Just go for a quick pee.
No worries. That was really poor.
What's really interesting is we're doing this, and normally if I was to do a league race for this, right, I'd be sweating like an absolute cunt. And I'm not right now, because I'm just taking it easy, and maybe I should learn from this.
Like pure kushti, man. It's pure kushti.
Because I reckon I probably can learn from this, in that I'm pushing too hard in league racing. If I just take it easy. Because if you think about it, right, the Red Bull. Hang on. I'm just going to go chuck the cat out, mate. I'll be 2 seconds.
You still streaming?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Okay, the wife's going to shut the cat out in a minute. It's fine, doesn't matter.
Weird.
Okay, so. Yeah, I wonder if how much I can learn from this, actually. Because the AlphaTauri is 2 seconds a lap slower, roughly, than the Red Bull. And we basically all race in Red Bulls online, effectively. Just with a different engine sound. I race, if I do... so I'm technically... If I go with the idea that I was 2 seconds faster than the AI there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a lot more actually. I don't remember. I'll have to look at
No,
the
it
results.
was
I can't
you
see
were.
them.
Yeah, I didn't really see it either. I know you were at
I can't
one
see the quality
one
results from
twenty
here.
nine. You were at 129. The
Yeah.
closest to you was 130 something.
Oh really? Is it that bad?
Yeah. What? No, it's like 130 point something. So I mean,
Oh
it
right.
was
So
like
it's
maybe
like a second. Oh
a
okay.
second half. I came in at 131,
Yeah, I know you
and
did
I'm in
131.
11th. Do you know what I mean?
Um,
So it's like you're like 2 seconds faster than me.
so it's 18 laps. I don't know what the strat is, but we'll work it out in a minute. Go to the next session.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised what you can pick up in the race. Just be careful. Avoid other cars. Don't get hasty, especially on this
Yeah.
track. Remember
I'm just
the
gonna
DRS
focus.
is going to be a nice opportunity to overtake.
Yeah.
There's lots of DRS zones, and obviously there's the opportunity to move between tyre strats and stuff as well. The early stop is OP too, so what you might find is worthwhile doing is going on a softer tyre for your first, not softer tyre for your first run. If you go on a harder tyre for your first run and pit for the softer tyre later, but pit for the softer tyre earlier, so bringing the step forward. I'll have a look at the tyres and see what happens. Right, let's have a look. So it's saying soft to medium for me, which is the OP strat, to be fair. I might go medium to soft, but I would suggest for you, go soft to medium. Oh no, then again, because you'll wear your tyres out trying to pass everyone, whereas people won't be able to get round you. So I'm wondering, maybe. So I would say over fuel by half a lap.
Okay, race strategy. I can either go soft mediums or medium hards.
Oh no, you can change the strats, mate. I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
Um,
So should I edit
I
it,
reckon
or do
I
you
reckon
think?
go medium to soft. So if you go into strategy 1, oh no, go to strategy 2, alternate strategy, and just change your
Okay.
hard tyre to a soft.
Oh, it's just moving that around. Okay, yeah. Okay. Tire.
And then
How do
select that.
I?
Then select that strategy after you've come out of it.
So medium. Yeah, and pit after 10 laps.
Pit after 10 laps to a soft tyre, yes.
But I can't seem. How do I get onto the second part of it? Oh,
Oh, for
stint
the
2.
soft
Here we
tyre,
go. I
yes,
got
stint
it.
2, yeah.
Yeah, and then put that
And just
into
change
that.
it to a soft tyre.
Should I put my pit lap 11?
I wouldn't, personally.
That means I'm on the medium slightly longer, and
It
then
means it does,
softs,
but
or
it is slower. And you've also got to bear in mind that there's going to be cars that are going to be undercutting you by doing that. So the earlier you pit onto the softs, technically, the better.
cool.
I would
Oh,
actually say go
it's
with
added a
lap 10.
stint.
Do go with
How do
lap
I
10.
cancel?
What?
How do
Well,
I
it's added a
cancel
stint.
stint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've added. How do we add a stint? Oh, there we go.
Oh, remove
Remove
stint.
stint is
I've done
Y.
it.
Sorry.
Done
Just
it.
make
Yeah.
sure you're
Found it.
pitting end of lap 10 again, and you'll be fine. And then once you
Yeah.
go back to the main screen, make sure you've picked that strategy. So there's a green tick on that strategy, and then
Okay.
make sure your fuel load is set to 18.5 laps.
There's a red triangle beside customized.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just to warn you.
Okay.
And then fuel load you want to be set at 18 and a half laps.
I'm currently 18.9.
Yeah, put it to 18 and a half.
18 and a half. Top end or bottom end? Oh, it's fine. I'll just do top
I
end.
don't think it really matters, to be honest.
Cool. Right. I think that'll do.
Okay.
Then. We'll just fingers crossed.
When you're ready.
Mediums to softs.
Yep.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
And then what I'm expecting is at some point we'll probably have a safety car. If that point comes, we put the hards on.
Okay, so everything looks good.
Why has Max just gone ahead of me?
Let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Naughty boy, Max. So on your outlap, what I would suggest is having your fuel mix set to lean, and then look at your tyre temps and drag. It'll automatically set your brake. It'll automatically set your fuel back to standard for the race. So don't worry about setting that back.
My engine is sitting at. Oh, there was a red triangle beside my engine.
Possibly due to temperatures.
Yeah, my temperature's at 110 from
That's
an engine.
Oh, so it's too low, basically.
It was at 112.
Okay, 112's fine, mate.
Okay. I'm at 84.
Yeah,
85.
You want to just keep brake dragging because it is mediums you're warming up, not hard or soft. Softs will warm up faster, obviously. You want to be above 90 when you hit the final straight. So just keep it on. Your rears will probably go to 95 plus. Once your fronts are at above 90, then you should be fine. But you want them to be above 90 when you hit your grid slot. Because the lower they are, the more problems you're going to have with turning on the brakes at turn 1. This is something that you really need to focus on for when you take ABS off, actually.
Should I put it back on standard?
No, it does it itself, mate.
Oh, okay.
Just focus on your grid slot now.
Don't even know what's the best tactic for this?
So you can't drop gears to do it. So basically ride the brake, slowly lift off the throttle, get to about 10 mile an hour, and just roll up to the grid slot, and then slam the brakes on. Once you watch it get green, and just watch the number go down. Once the number's under 0.5, that's when you slam the brakes.
Well, there was a car in front of me that was so slow.
Ignore them in close ghosts, mate. 8,500 revs and go.
Illegal overtake on Alonso.
Oh no. You have to give the position back, mate.
I gave it back to Alonso, but then someone else...
That's fine, don't worry about it. As long as you give it back, because if you don't give it back, you get a 5-second pen. Oh, Max is booting it. Max has just tried to collect me. I can't turn, he's caught on my inside. Max, would you piss off please, mate? Fucking hell! Aggressive! Okay, these mediums are really problematic. So what you'll find is we're going to be slower than the cars around us for the first 3 laps, and then we'll be quicker.
Oh, they've just hit me into the wall.
Oh god, you lot got damage or?
And they're still hitting me. Yeah, I've got serious damage.
What kind of damage?
They're still pushing me. They're still pushing me. And they've trapped me. They've completely trapped me. Everyone's taken over me apart from one.
Fuck's sake.
I'm down in 18th now. I was in 10th.
Okay, so what you want to do is pit for hards. If you've got wing damage.
No, it's only minor.
Okay.
It's a yellow, and it was not as bad as I thought.
The problem that you've got is you're gonna eat your tyres. Well, maybe push up, wait for a safety car then if we've got a safety car. Yeah. If it's only yellow.
I definitely feel it.
Their tyres immediately are gone off, mate. I had Max just absolutely try and send me into a wall on, you know, the S's.
Yeah.
He just went up the inside of me and tried to shove me in a wall. Oh God, George, you're slow through there, mate. Come on.
I'm really slow through all these corners. My steering's way off now.
You will be. You won't have the front end at all, mate.
This is so bad. Yeah, this is not going to be a good one for me at all. It's ridiculous how they actually just absolutely pummeled into me. You got the fastest lap?
Yeah, I know. I was in a slipstream with Max onto the final straight, and in the slipstream with George onto the one before. So his tyres will go off now. Everyone on softs, their tyres are going to go. Oh! He just brake checked me. Dirty fucker. Nothing outstanding from real life sort of. It's very realistic. Right, I'm going to have to absolutely boot it to catch him now. To absolutely abuse my ERS.
You want me to use my ERS more?
Yeah, it will. You don't want it to go below about 40% around here.
Yeah, I'm on 86.
Oh yeah, it's fine. As long as you're sort of 40 to 65% range, you're okay.
I think I'm doing better. I feel like I'm getting more of a rhythm.
It's the problem with this one, it's really close quarters the first few laps.
Yeah.
Max is so damn aggressive, mind. I'm losing the rear end. I'm going to have to change my brake bias. What you may find as a benefit is pitting for the hards early. Do you know how to change your strategy?
So, no, I can't. I tried that before and it didn't work, so I'm just going to go to the softs after. Just keep the same strategy I was on. Mediums to softs.
Right, I am now about to skin Max, I think, into the last corner. What you can do is, once you're within a second of someone, if you need to recover your ERS, just sit in their DRS zone, use the DRS to keep your speed, and not use your ERS.
Change strategy.
There you go, press X.
Confirm change.
What's the change, do you know?
I've got no idea. What I just did was just went way off the track.
He's just completely illegal weaving there.
I've just been hit again. Are you actually kidding me? They're still pushing into me. I'm stuck against the wall. They pinned me.
For fuck's sake.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And I've got a 5-second penalty because illegal blocking.
Illegal blocking?
Illegal blocking because they just pushed me and put me into a wall. I got another 5-second penalty for that.
Okay, you'll serve one of those when you're in the pits.
They've just totally ruined my race.
Fucking hate AI for that. They get better the more you turn them up, to be honest. When it comes to, like, not being a dick.
And both of my front wings are red.
Right, oh, so you have to come in now.
Well, I've already gone past the pit, so it's too late.
Oh, you're going to be horrible this lap.
I really am. I'm already... It's already goosed. I might just retire.
Put the hards on, mate. Honestly, just put the hards on and go to the end. You'll be fine. Hards will go to the end from here. Soft tyres are fucking ruined. I've just taken 2 seconds out of lap max in one sector.
Oh, he's fucking hit me again! And I'm getting all the warnings for him crashing into me.
Oh, you're the car behind.
I've got a 15-second penalty.
Jesus. Okay,
total.
you'll serve
That's what
5 in
it
the
says.
pits, mate.
15-second penalty for everyone else crashing into me. This is such a shit game. It really is.
It's the AI's just bollocks on low levels, to be honest, mate. Once you turn them up, they are miles better at not doing this. But this track obviously is not a great track to learn for. You know that corner where I said don't touch the outside curb?
Yeah, is that what you just did?
Yeah, just beached my car on it. Lost 3 seconds due to it. Uh-oh. That's what I get for not paying attention.
If I don't, I'm nearing disqualification infringements.
Oh, is that what they just said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because of how badly they pinned me into the corner.
You're going to get blue flags on the exit of the pits, just so you're aware.
I don't even know what that means, mate.
That means you've got 5 corners to let me by.
What?
You're about to get lapped. It's not straight away. You'll see blue flags appear in the centre of your screen. Probably got half a lap or so before it'll happen. The corner you just completed, I'm going into now.
Right.
This thing is such a shit box.
.2 seconds to the gap ahead.
Yeah, but you've also got to bear in mind that they're all got a pit yet, and they lose 35 seconds in the pits, or 30 seconds in the pits.
Yeah.
So just think, as long as that gap's coming down right now, which I'm assuming it is.
Too busy just focusing on the track, if I'm being honest.
It's a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it?
I just keep on getting warnings and warnings.
Go. That's 1 position gained for you. Right, AI's pitting.
I've got another pit to do though. According to this,
What tyres are you
because
on?
It changed my strategy, so it gave me a third pit. I don't even know what tyres I'm in. Softs. It's got me on softs.
So you're on, yeah, you definitely got another pit strategy then. You can't go softs to the end from here. I mean, you can, but it's going to be bloody painful. That does also explain why I'm kind of struggling to catch you at the moment. Because I'm on worn hards and you're on a decent set of softs. But you can go soft till the end, basically. A nice and timed safety car and you're in the money, mate. I'm saving fuel. How am I doing that?
I'm approaching the pit window.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on mediums.
Are you?
Supposedly.
Oh god,
We're
that was horrible.
penalties. Next car in front of me is 34.1 second ahead, so I'm not going any faster.
Give it time because they're all pitting.
I've got another new strategy.
What's it saying? I'd take it or whatever it's saying.
I can't even read it.
Oh. Just press X and then hit right. Not in the
I
S's
don't even
there.
know what I've picked.
Right, you've now got blue flags. But you're fine, just don't cut me up. Stay right.
Green flag.
I might stay out one more lap.
Black flag.
Oh no!
Well, there you go.
What did you
Cheated
get
out of
black
it.
flagged for? Oh, did you speed in the pit
know.
lane?
I know I was going slow. I was going really slow. Yeah, but I've been disqualified from all people crashing into me and stuff, so
Bloody hell.
yeah. Not happy with that at all.
Right, I've got about 7 minutes left of my session, so...
I'm gonna go use the phone. So
I'll say just leave your... I was going to say, if you're going to use the phone, not go to bed, just leave your thing on, because I'm wondering if you quit, whether it fucks it.
I won't leave. I'll come back.
Alright,
over.
no
Just
worries,
gonna go
mate.
and use the phone.
Oh, you got to
Cheers.
ring Hannah.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Gap to the car behind, 2.5 seconds.
Still having fun.
Aye, stick my stream on, mate, just so you can see what's my lines.
Watching you on
Oh, you're watching on the thing?
Yeah.
I used to be able to see my telemetry as well, were you?
Yeah. Oh. Still fuming. This is so shit. How I got penalised for them crashing into me. I got triple penalty for pinning them into the wall when they were the ones that pushed me into T-bone.
It's like the, you know, how Forza sometimes does that as well. Forza's penalty system's better than it is on here.
It was literally nothing I could do. They T-boned me, so I was completely stuck. I don't see any of them having any penalties.
It'll say on the little, there'll be you can change it so you can look and see at the flags actually.
Oh, what? When it flags?
Yeah, when you're looking at the.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
When you go down where it says spectator menu, you can go through there and say detail and say penalties, and it'll tell you.
Yeah.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I've only ever seen them get penalties in qualification or practice for causing collisions in practice or quali. I've never seen them get them for in a race.
No penalties for anyone.
It might have been Ocon though, because he's retired. Because was Ocon one of the ones that hit you?
I think it was Gasly.
Oh,
That
right.
hit me. He was the main one, and so did Hulkenberg. They both like double teamed me. But Gasly's the one that ended up getting stuck, T-boned. Yeah, no penalties. You're the only one in softs right now.
I know, I went med to soft, whereas they all went soft to med. I came out of the pits 2 seconds ahead of Verstappen, so I literally timed it perfectly. I went 1 extra lap on the mediums because my wear was really low, so I thought, well, I'll leave the soft till it not go quite as far because I'm not confident in my temps. I should have been absolutely cool with it because I'm on 13% with 4 laps to go.
Yeah, Verstappen is 7.5 seconds behind you.
He won't start catching me until probably the last lap because his tyres will already be beyond 13% anyway. And then he'll melt his battery for Britain on the last lap, because they seem to get a full battery again for the last lap. Ooh, that
Yeah.
see how close I was to the wall.
Yeah, I saw that.
I clipped it, mate. I absolutely clipped that wall. That corner's the bane of my life in online. Those S's there, the right-hander, I constantly spin online.
You're sitting quite high for your EMS.
Yeah, I'm not. I just don't need to use it, mate. And having it sit in the middle is actually better for your ERS battery life. You don't want it to be full, you don't want it to be empty. You just want it to be constantly able to be used and be charged by its own accord, if that makes sense.
Your fastest lap is about 2.5 seconds
Faster than everyone else. Well, yeah, but to be fair, I did it on softs with a lower tank of fuel. So their fastest laps are all like 133s, are they?
No, they're all 134s.
Oh, really? I'm doing 133s without even pushing.
Yeah.
I'm not even using battery.
The fastest was Piastri, who's literally 134.0.
Okay, so I'm still doing 133.5s now.
Well, actually, Bottas is even. Yeah, he's 135.
Yeah, he's not going to be quick. It's the McLarens, the Mercs, Alonso, and the Red Bulls that'll be the ones in the quicker laps. I binned it in my career mode on this track, and obviously I was really annoyed because this is like in what's it called? My Team, the one where you build a team rather than pick a car that's already there. And this was the one track where I was like, I actually feel competitive, because your car's an absolute shitbox. It's worse than the AlphaTauri for handling and drag. You've got basically you get a really good engine, but other than that, it's crap. So I was like, okay, I had good aero, good engine, but a crap chassis and a crap reliability. So it's like, right, and obviously I'd quite like this track, and as I said, it's quite a weak track for the AI. So I was like, okay, I've actually got a chance here. And then I went and binned it from like P5 in this absolute shitbox. I was like, oh, for God's sake. But this is when I was running like AI at 90. Whereas now, obviously, I run AI a lot higher than that. I think I could probably get away with running AI at 110 on this track.
Wow.
There's a few tracks I can do it. Because before I do league races now, I'll put AI at 100, start at the back, put the cars on equal. And then see if I can get to first. So it's just basically driver ability alone. Is what's scoring the drivers net there. And I can get last to first in a 50% race on 100 AI in most tracks now. Which I was genuinely never expecting. Like,
I can't even do it with 65.
Mate,
so.
2 years. Yeah, but you've got to bear in mind, 2 years ago, I wasn't even running 75 AI.
That's fair.
And the AI's definitely got more difficult over time as well.
And more cheaty. By crashing into you.
Well, yeah, this is the other thing
I'm
as
raging,
well.
honestly.
The AI
Absolutely raging.
Genuinely, they're not so bad with doing that as you turn the AI up.
They literally just bump right
Because they're just stupid. This is the problem.
Yeah.
They're just dumb as hell. Right, I'm just going to take it easy this lap, because like I don't need to push. I'm 12 seconds in the lead, and I don't want to bin it. And I have the fastest lap, and they're not going to get it. Just coast.
So am I going to
short
get
shift.
sacked from my team?
No,
Am
no,
I
no,
gonna
no,
have
no,
to
no,
pick
no,
a
no,
different-
no. You have to, mate. I don't think you can get sacked on this.
Okay.
Basically,
That'd be
your
interesting.
acclaim will go down.
That's alright. My claim's shite anyway.
I think your acclaim will go down, but you've also got to bear in mind your acclaim's gone up because of the practice sessions and stuff. But it's also I don't know what happens with a black flag because I've never had one. And
Okay, cheers.
but I assume it's the same as if you bin it. We'll find out in a minute because I'm about to cross the finish line. %30 on all tyres, so even on tyre wear.
Nice.
You have to go the full Ric Flair. Woo! 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 I used no fuel I actually gained fuel doing that. Driver a day was me. I battered everybody. But yeah, that's fair. Driver a day, Alonso, because he started behind you, didn't he?
Yes, I think. No, he didn't.
Oh, did he
started in
get?
front
Is
of
that
me.
why you dropped one on the grid? Because he started one ahead of you?
All about giving talented young drivers
Possibly.
an opportunity to race and to win. AlphaTauri are your winners here today.
So what scares me about that, right, is esports guys will start in the worst car. They'll have the AI on 110. They'll start at the back, and they'll still win. So you're talking they're having the AI 5 seconds a lap faster.
Right. If I got a
And they'll
race
make their way through the
director,
pack. Right, I'm going to go race director, so I want to see who you did.
didn't
Right,
say anything to me.
incidents, here we go. So, collision with Gasly, collision with Sainz, and then Gasly got a warning as well. So, Gasly's had warnings, mate.
He got warnings, but he didn't get any penalties.
Yeah.
He was the one that crashed into the back of me and pinned
Yeah,
me.
and then you got another one for collision with Albon, which means you got your final collision warning there. So you get 3 warnings for collisions, and then you get a penalty.
Albon.
So
I think it must have been him. It must have been the two of them that pinned me.
yeah, it was Albon.
Because I got someone crashed into me. Like
you got the 2 illegal blocking pens at the same time, and the severe collision with Gasly must have caused Gasly damage. But he's obviously got a collision as well, warning. And then you've got one for corner cutting there. And one for corner cutting there, and it's the corner cutting pen for multiple warnings, and it's the penalty. You got speeding in a pit lane, mate. That's what gave you the DSQ.
I was going so slow.
It's a really slow pit lane here.
Ridiculous.
It's never
ridiculous.
one thing I will suggest is it is never ever worth speeding in a pit lane. Just slow down more than you think you need to.
I did.
100%.
I thought I was going way too slow.
So there's a thing at the top which it'll glow. There's a bunch of words at the top of the screen will pop up with a little red square next to it. And then once that square goes green, don't look at the speed. Just wait till that screen goes green, and that's when you're okay. And that means just lift off everything. Don't touch the accelerator. Lift off everything, and that's it. Do you use the pit limiter, or do you just go and slow down?
In my version, I use the pit limiter.
Right. Okay.
Well, I think I think I took it off. I think I took it off
right.
now. But
That's maybe
I've only done it once.
Oh no, I mean like it's manual pitting. It's not. It's the manual pit limiter rather.
There you go. I'm
sharing
back
with a love.
1.5.
Developed a component in every R&D. What did you lose anything, or did it go up?
Oh yeah, I lost 1 full.
Oh really?
Acclaim.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, you'll gain that
was
back by the time you have
2.5.
contract renewals, mate.
No, what was it? So.
You'll easily gain that back by the time we have contract renewals.
Oh, until I get
the
next one, then you know.
do you know what's annoying about the next one?
But did I lose
Australia? It's it's not Australia.
Did I lose overall points as well because it was a disqualification?
No.
So I've still got 1 point from my
Yeah.
first race.
Yeah, you've still got your point. So if we go to standings, you're still 12th in the standings.
Okay.
So instead of being 10th, you're now 12th. Because a couple of people got more points that didn't get points in the last race. Piastri's 11th because he's got 1 point from that race, but finished higher than, well, last because he got DSQ. So if you, for example, finish 11th in the next race and Oscar Piastri finishes 15th, then you'll be above Piastri in 11th again, given that somebody else doesn't get points, which they will because someone else. But even if you were 11th, you'll still be finishing higher than what they would have done, having not had points in a race. They don't have points. It's like it's how countback works, basically. So yeah, he got 12th in the last race and 10th in that race. So for someone to be above Piastri but only have 1 point, Piastri has to never finish above P12 again, and someone has to finish. So for example, Guan Yu Zhou finished 11th in both the races. So if he finishes 10th next race, and then neither him or Piastri score points at all till the end of the season, it'll be, and say for example you also don't score any points till the end of the season, it will be Guan Yu Zhou, then Piastri, then you, because Zhou has 11th, Piastri has 12th, and you have nothing higher than 12th or 11th that isn't the points. But if you finished 11th once, you still wouldn't. You'd be above Piastri, but not above Zhou because Zhou's finished 11th twice.
Got him.
But you will get progressively quicker because you're obviously going to have. You will notice now that you've got R&D points to use as well. You might not have any R&D to be able to use.
Yeah, I've just put more stuff on right there, so I've got
already. Jesus,
I've got 4 things in progress.
I've got stuff to put on as well, but I don't know if I can do it before the next race. So what's that? Is that weight reduction in a Tauri though? That's really important.
Yeah, I've got weight reduction, engine power, durability for internal combustion engine, and turbo durability. 30th of March is the latest out of all of them.
I'll say the upgrades are now, mine are coming through on the 22nd, a lot of them. I can't do that for points. That's an ignition system. I don't care about that. What I care about is speed. I want rate reduction. I can do turbo. No, I don't care about the turbo. Oh no, I want chassis is what I want, I think. I can do aero though. Oh, but I can't do aero because I don't have the points. So it's got to be chassis. Right, rear floor distribution or rear floor under tray. Which should I do? Which is better? The under tray is better.
41% on my engine.
Jesus.
35 on the motor generator
So
unit.
what I would suggest with regards to upgrades for performance, instead of the durability, after, when you're happy with durability, I would always go aero and chassis. Don't worry about the engine. Well, I'm assuming your engine's probably really strong compared to your other components.
Well, I've my durability. I've got 2 things currently pending with that.
Oh no, it's me. When you look at that little pie chart in the bottom corner on the R&D.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I know what you're on about. It's heavy on powertrain.
Yeah.
And heavy on aero, and then after that it's durability.
So yeah, it's
chassis.
You want chassis. You need to upgrade the chassis big time.
I've got one in progress, so I've got a major one on that at the moment.
So I've got engine at 33, MGUK at 12, MGUH at 35. Oh, it's at 35. Energy store doesn't matter. Turbocharger at 30, control electrics at 9, gearbox at 33. That race was actually much kinder on all my shit. I can't do anything here. Right, standings. 52 to 36. Danny Rick needs some points. I need to make this car better. His focus is 84, so if we can make this car better, he's going to be much, much better. Where did he finish then in that race? Let's see. He's 16th. He's slightly better off, although that's because he gained 2 places. So who was last? Hulkenberg and then Gasly. Oh, so yeah, you fucked Gasly up, basically.
He fucked me up, actually.
Yeah.
We'll get that right.
Yeah, and he fucked himself up.
He
as
fucked
well.
himself up by fucking up my race.
So yeah, I'm going to end up getting given a rivalry in a bit, and it's going to tell me your rival is Max Verstappen. It's not going to give me any other option.
Oh, of course it won't. Yeah. Literally just going to be him.
Because like I'm battering everyone. Right, I'm going to advance time to the next race. Then obviously we don't do the next race.
Cool. I'm already on that, so.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cable assembly done.
Happy days.
Personal
if it
upgrades.
says red on it on your upgrades, say say stop
Our
because
new
you want
parts
to
have completed
readdress them.
route issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next
The
race.
cat just threw up on your bed. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I've stopped it there, just because.
The cat threw up on your bed. Fantastic.
Oh, nice. That's a nice little treat.
Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds, mate.
No worries. Short.
Mate, we're gonna have to stop it there, I think.
Cool. Oh, you want to just finish it to the season, or you?
Exit, I think. Yeah. Well, also if you just press A quickly, go to,
Yeah.
to season break. Oh, it's season break. No, stop at ICE material. Stop now.
You're not currently in a rivalry.
Okay.
Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media.
You know I said about
if you consider
rivalry?
your
Yeah.
rival.
Now is when it wants to do it. Right, we should go to quit to main menu now.
Cool.
Unless there's anything you need to do.
No, I don't think so.
Right, because I'm gonna have to go sort my daughter's bed out.
No worries. Awesome.
Cool.
Think
No worries,
carefully
mate.
who you select.
Cheers for the race.
Yeah. Cheers. I'll
We
catch
shall
you.
do more racing
I don't know
at
what.
some point soon.
Yeah, we will. We will. Hopefully, I won't get disqualified next time.
Well, it's not Australia, so yeah. Right, I'll see you later, man.
Catch you later.